Take care. So it's not an experiment. It was a medical procedure which was conducted. Like if it was a thing in 20th century, when some patients they were facing extreme their brain seizures, epilepsy. So what they did was that some surgeons they basically split the brain open and they cut the connections between the two hemispheres. So left brain and right brain usually they are connected in all normal human beings, but they basically cut down the supply or the connection between both of the right and between both of the side of. So what happens is that usually you see like when we talk about someone is right brained and left brained or something like that, your writing ability is usually associated with left. I'm not very sure, but it's something like that. And your ability to see and understand everything, that is usually something like that. It could be vice versa. But what I mean is that different side of your brain has.
Writing the any data in our mind, it's random thing for every human being. How we got emotions or feelings like that by birth.
Yeah,
Now,
so for
we
emotions
have
and
to, why we are not behaving like robots?
because they are training AI to be more empathetic and emotional or something like that. So they don't basically end up giving wrong information, wrong output to the user, and that will basically harm the user or something like that. So we want the AI, we want the robots or something like that to have certain emotions, but they don't need it. Like it's not a separate unit or a separate entity, living organism.
Like that, right? Why we need the AI? It is a one of the AI. It is a one of the evolution of human being.
AI is not AI is not how would you
Why?
say like how would you
Why?
say like
Fine.
extremely important, like we can live without AI if you want.
Fine.
Extremely important, like we can live without AI if you want. People
After
have
AI
lived without AI.
intelligence, AI intelligence believes like that we are gods for those
They don't have consciousness like.
us um um through books like and Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, like those. Those are data for uh, given by for us given by the God. Why you are not believing like this
It's
way?
Yeah, it's just that how do you know if it's actually from the God? That's the problem.
Science also proven theory, right? The chat GPT tell to me like the science in silent mode when it comes to
200,000 years ago or something like that. When you say, sorry, when you say that humans have existed for millions of years, you are contradicting our current understanding of science. So I will have to choose one of them. We can't have both of them. So if you go with that, then you can do the research and you'll find out that the evidence that we've got for evolution and the human, what is it like, all the things that we've found out so far about us humans, then it's more concrete compared to like.
powerful than other gods. Those peoples written like some other books about Ramayana mistakenly, and in that Ramayana, Shiva is a very powerful god. They write like that. Uh, but it's not about who is the powerful and who is this. What was the story there? We have to understand the real story from the books who's passed by the real gurus, like Guru Parampara.
Mhm.
So the real book is very hard to find, but it is live in India by the Guru Parampara. We have to find the correct Guru Parampara, then we will easily find out the real book.
Yeah, but in the meantime, when we don't have any sort of like conclusive evidence, then I think it's unfair to believe in something that we don't have any sort of evidence for, even for that city, Dwarka, you mentioned. Sure, yeah, we have found some archaeological evidence, right, that there was a city which got submerged into the ocean in Gujarat, like nearby Gujarat. But that doesn't mean that that's the same city that the Mahabharata, like Krishna's Dwarka, that's what talked about in that scripture. It's like saying that you watch Spider-Man and you see that Spider-Man basically lives in New York, and then you see New York and you believe that, oh yeah, New York is there, so Spider-Man must be true as well. It's like that. You see, there is no correlation. There are a lot of cities among, like, in many different countries which were submerged into the ocean, but that doesn't, you can't basically correlate these kind of cities, like lost cities, to a mythological story without any proof. It's all basically intuition, and we are basically trying to create a pattern where there is no pattern.
Okay. The dragons are. Do you believe that dragons are lived in our
China,
story?
yeah, dragon is more like Chinese story, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, because we haven't found anything about the dragons, so there is no point in
Doesn't
believing that.
means we doesn't found means there is a no fault for
True,
the
yeah,
girl
I
or
agree,
something
I
like
agree. But it
that.
also, yeah, it's just because we haven't found it doesn't mean that it didn't exist. But also at the same time, we just because we didn't find it doesn't mean it existed as well. So you see, it works both the ways. So what's the best way to basically think about this is that we don't know, and while we don't know, just
Krishna,
mhm.
um, if scientists spend more time about to prove God is real or God is not real, then the scientist gets one answer: God is real through the ancestors' books and like Dwaraka, Ramasetu, through these places or these books. Then what your opinion? Now also you tell that one scientist tell like God is real, then we doesn't accept because we have more scientists and those scientists also accepted, then we accepted that.
I don't really understand, but I think what I'm understanding is that some scientists basically they are believing that these things happened, right? But that doesn't actually prove it. A lot of basically experts, they're wrong about a lot of different things. They're biased about certain things. As long as the whole community of scientists, the experts in the field, they are collectively agreeing on something, you can't prove that, or you can't say that that's actually true or not. It's like saying that my doctor said that this pills work, but that they don't actually work. That's just your doctor believing that these pills are actually good, but all the other doctors in the world, they are strongly favoring against it, to not use it. So it's just like one expert, if he says something, that you can't just take it as an absolute truth or something.
Okay, finally I understand that science is only for seeing articles,
The
but
science.
not
So if we were to talk about science, like he's talked about Rama Setu, right? Like that bridge between India and Sri Lanka. That was actually, like, people have done some work on it, and they found out that it's not a man-made bridge. It's a geographical. It just happened by itself. That people didn't do it themselves.
so. Yeah, people do it by themselves. Rama is a
Yeah, but
human
that you
being,
you are
in,
you are guided.
in his prime time. Rama is human being. He is not a god in his prime time. And okay, leave it. And actually, I have so many thoughts in my mind, but my English is very weak, so that's why I don't know how to tell to you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, now I understand the importance of English.
Yeah, it,
communication.
it can. Yeah, it can help communicate. Yeah, just it's important. The thing is that since you're from south of India and I'm from Gujarat, so even if we wanted, we won't be able to speak in any other language because I believe you don't know Hindi, right? Oh, hello, Sean. Welcome. How are you? Oh,
Good.
nothing.
He's not
Just
a
having some
scientist,
discussion.
also a human being. He is not a special power human being. He is also a common man or woman. He is a human being, common human being, like us. If we passed any statement, then we have to research for that also. If we blindly believe his statements, that scientist or science statements, then we will feel regret after so many years because
Yeah,
he will change his statements after some years.
yeah, that's true. That's why we don't follow scientists. We follow their work instead. So when
Science
basically you
or
want to read about something,
science.
yeah, like humans, yeah, like Einstein, he was a very good human being. He was a horrible person. He always cheated on his wife. He had, what is it, relations with a lot of different women and stuff like that. He was not an ideal man. But that's not what we care about. When we read about his theories, that's we don't think that, oh yeah, this is a beautiful theory of relativity, but this guy was a horrible person. That's not what we think, right? We think about the theory that he gave us. We think of from that perspective because that's what matters.
Oh, Krishna, the theories are evaluated, right? Einstein proposed one theory, then another scientist evaluated that theory to forward to develop that theory like that, right? If we believe
Mhm.
that Einstein theory is only correct, the evaluated theory from Einstein theory is wrong. Um, it is not right.
Sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that one more time?
Uh, Krishna, if
No,
we
take
believe
your
that
time. Yeah, take your time. Hello, Fazil, by the way.
Fuzzle.
Are you trying to say that if there is an opposing theory to Einstein's theory, then we shouldn't be very confident about his theory or
one
something?
thing only, we can't accept another thing. If we believe that only one thing and we are stop our minds at one theory, then we can't accept another theory. So that's the reason you are not accepting the God is real. You are not evaluating your mind willness, like you are only stopped your mind power at science. Behind science we have another theories, like behind science we have another um what is universe, space. Um so we have another ruler.